Hello everybody, my name is Xandra Fairlawn with theQ.co. And ever since RuPaul's Drag Race came, 5 seasons ago, the city is just saturated with drag queens. You can't throw a dead cat without hitting a queen on some corner somewhere.
You know you can.
And to actually stand out when there's so many drag queens, you have to have a certain something that gets people's attention. And I am fortunate enough to be sitting with Miss Shea Coulee, one of those damn drag queens that really has her shit together. Hello, Miss Shea Coulee.
Hey, Xandra girl, how you doing?
I am so good. I'm so happy that you came to sit and talk to me. My first time talking on the Q with one of my best girlfriends.
Yes.
I couldn't be any happier.
I know. I'm so excited to be here. Yeah,
you see Shea Coulee at every damn bar, almost down Boys Town.
Yeah, you know what? It's just that I'm just trying to whore myself out for a good old dollar. You know, I'm just your regular unemployed black drag queen just trying to make it in America and achieve my American dream. So, you know, you do what you gotta do, girl.
Well, let's talk about Shea Coulee because you are a newer queen. How long have you been doing this?
18 months.
18 months.
Yeah.
Tell us what brought Shea Coulee out.
Interesting story. I was actually asked to participate in my friend Jeezy's Juke Joint. This was about 2 summers ago.
Louise is a very well-known burlesque dancer, now based out of St. Louis. Check her out.
And so she curated a show for black burlesque performers, and she asked me to, join in. And I always figured, it's going to be like a little cabaret group number. And she mistakenly sent me an email for the solo acts. So I got this email asking me to, send in an act and a routine. And I was just kind of like, And my good friend Tiger Lily, she had been pushing me to do drag. So I was just like, how about I just try and do this in drag? So my first time ever performing in drag, I actually did it for a sold out 200-seat theater, Greenhouse Theater in Lincoln Park. And that audience just loved them some me. And I remember walking off that stage and I had this moment where I was like, this is cute to me.
Because you had a really great gimmick, a burlesque drag queen. So it was like you put together your face and your body and your outfit,
girl.
And you would end up in your
dancing like a girl at the Admiral.
Oh, so since then you have been out there. You have been making your name known. We can see you. Like, who are some people that you've worked with since you started doing drag?
First of all, Chicago is such a great collaborative city. That's what I love about it so much, and we have some really great local talent here.
We do.
I just did a video with Dita Ritz. She did Ego cover for Beyonce. Check that out. It's on YouTube. I was in Big Dipper's Summertime Realness video.
We love Big Dipper.
In the summer, yes, we do. I love him so much. He's actually become like a really good collaborator for me. He's actually one of the people that pushed me into doing rapping.
Because now you're rapping.
Yes.
And you have a video coming out soon.
Yes, I do. I actually will be releasing that this week on Thursday.
Tell us about that. What brought that on?
That actually, Big Dipper pushed me into doing that too, because he was going to New York to do his grind because he was featured in Details magazine, just blowing up, doing his thing. And he turned to me, and it was on the set of Dita's video, and he goes, "Miss Thing, when is your video?" And I was like, I don't know. You can catch the video on YouTube. It's my recreation of Azealia Banks's Luxury. So it's just my own reimagined Shea Coulee as Chicago swag version of the song.
Fresh ass video.
Yes, and I hope that you guys like it. I remember just loving that jam so much, and I remember thinking to myself, I was just like, I think I want to do a video to that song because it's cute and it's fresh and I love hip hop, so we threw it together in 3 weeks. I produced it myself with like the tiniest budget you could possibly imagine, but it was so much fun. We just shot it in one day, did some sickening choreography, very like Banji Fosse, super cute, very Shea Coulee. So I'm really excited to be sharing that with everybody now. Exciting. So I can't wait for everybody to check it out.
Are you one of those many a drag queen that are hopes to be on Miss RuPaul's show?
Oh, on Miss RuPaul's Drag. You know what? I think that would be like a really awesome experience to have. I just want to make sure that if I do that show, that I am totally ready, because if I go on there, like, I have every plan to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be another Chicago, queen that goes on there and gets cute with it. I want that crown. I want that $100,000 because Sally Mae keeps calling me and I am sick of talking to her. So I just figured that, when the time comes and when I'm ready, I hope that I really would have an opportunity to do something like that, because I think it would just be a lot of fun. So you never know.
What is your ambitions and your dreams for Shea Coulee?
My ambitions are basically just to become as commercially successful as RuPaul has been. It's just, I think that Ru understood the formula of fame and understood how important drag was. I feel like sometimes life goes in these cycles, and we were just coming from like a really conservative time in the 90s when RuPaul broke through, and like people were really being more open, to gay and lesbians in America, and Ru really just kind of like broke through and did that. And I feel like the pendulum is swinging that way again, and I would just love to kind of ride on those coattails, and just kind of brand myself. Yes, exactly. Brand myself into being, the drag queen personality that I know that I am. Because I know that I have a lot to offer to the children, and I know I have a lot of entertaining to do. So
well, you are a fierce bitch, Miss Shea Coulee, I have to say.
You.
So we can see you around town at any odd show. What shows?
You'll normally catch me, doing a Tranica show at Scarlet. It's once a month, every third Monday. But yeah, besides that, I'm always just around hustling and bustling. I cannot say that I have like a home, so you just gotta find me on Facebook, girl. Ask me when I'm doing a show.
And come check her out this Saturday night at Thank You for Being a Friend, because you're actually going to be
girl, I'm gonna be hosting that Golden Runway. I know I can't get enough of you.
I know, I see you all the damn time. But we're going to be at Parlor on Clark up at Clark and Devon for the Q's ultimate Golden Girls Dance Party.
Yes, we will.
Hosted by me, and of course the Golden Runway hosted by Miss Shea Coulee.
Yes, you're not gonna Diane Carroll Dynasty realness.
You're not gonna want to miss it. You're not gonna want to miss it at all, and you're not gonna want to miss Miss Shea Coulee. Check her out, support her. She is a fierce queen, and she is out to just entertain you, because that's one thing. She dances, she raps, she acts. She's a triple damn threat for a big old drag queen. And I just love you.
I love you too.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Shea.
you so much for having me.
All right. Thank you, everybody.